Hey, what's up guys, this is Negative. This is a quick video for an advanced technique for Melee. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. I think it's new, but it doesn't really matter. Let me just show you what it is. So I'm going to hold the control stick up right now, and as soon as I press L or R, right, it's going to jump. In fact, I can keep holding L and R and have the stick in the upward position. It's going to keep jumping, right, because it's buffered. It buffers it, and it does the input on the first possible frame. Same thing. If I was to use the control stick for that, right, it's not going to keep jumping. Like, I have to press the stick upward each time. Now, this is useful because if I block an attack, I can hold the C stick up while I'm in lag already, and then it's going to buffer a frame-perfect jump out of shield. And that's fantastic, right? As soon as the shield stuns over, and I don't know how long that's going to be, right? But I can just hold the stick, and it's going to give me a frame perfect jump out of shield every time. And that's what you want. But, you know, maybe you don't want a full hop, right? Full hop's good if you want to, like, escape to the platforms, run away, get some safe space. But it's not necessarily good for if you wanted to then pressure them or retreat and maintain some kind of control, you know, if you don't want to be above and have the other person below you, and now you have to get down from the plats, let's say, then maybe that's not the option you want. The problem is that if I was to let go of the stick early, right? So this is going to jump on frame 71, the input into 72. So if I let go of the stick right here, no jump, right? And that's not what you want, right? Because you are holding it so that you could basically get a frame perfect jump out of shield guaranteed. The problem is that you have to react. And what you're reacting to is you're holding the stick and you're reacting to the jump squat, right? Marth's jump squat, which for Marth, it's 4 frames of jump squat. And you're looking for this so that you can see, oh, it's time to release the stick now so I can get my short hop. The problem is 4 frames of jump squat, actually, you don't get all of those. You have to release it in 3 frames. And let me show you. So I'm going to jump right now. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to release it for the last frame of jump squat. And now that I'm in the air on the next frame, I get a short hop. If I was to hold it for the full amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release it on the 5th frame, I'm going to get full hop. So you have to have released the jump button. Whatever button or stick you use to activate the jump has to be released on the last frame of jump squat. Otherwise, you're going to get the full hop. And so, really, it's a 3-frame reaction. If you're looking for when Marth starts the jump squat to actually release the stick. And unfortunately, 3 frames is far outside of human reactability for regular circumstances, right? I think they say it's like 12 to 15. So 3 frames, a little tight. Really what happens in these scenarios is that we see the attack hit our shield, and then we have to basically say, okay, was it the weak hitbox? Was it the strong hitbox? What move was it? And then how much stun do I predict it's going to have? And then basically I'm making a prediction of when I need to release the stick, right? Because I'm going to hold it up this whole time, and then maybe I release it on a specific frame, oh, too early, and now I'm sitting in shield, or I release shield and I got to deal with like the shield drop animation, right? Or something like that. Less than desirable. So 1, you could just end up on the ground and you didn't jump and you're actually got a bunch of extra lag on top of it, because you have to do shield drop, etc., which allows them to continue to pressure you. You stay in a negative situation. Instead, what you would like is, and the whole reason you were using the C-stick in the first place, guaranteed jump out of shield frame 1. If I'm trying to predict when to release the stick and I release it early, it sucks. If I release it late, I full jump, maybe that sucks too. And so is there a better way? Well, it turns out there is, right? So first let's talk about jumping out of shield with the control stick. So if I was to block an attack and I want to jump out with the control stick, well, a lot of people think that if you press the control stick up early and if you press it on a frame where you're not able to jump yet, it just eats it, and then you're just going to sit there on the ground with your shield up like an idiot. Which is kind of true, it's kind of not. It's not frame perfect. There's a 4-frame window. So frame 68 right here, I can hold up on the control stick. 1, 2, 3, jumps on the 4th frame that the control stick is held up. So it's a 4-frame window, right, to get the short hop, which is great. The problem is that clearly I can't hold the control stick up for all 4 of those frames. And the question is why? Well, look at it this way. Let's say I jump with the control stick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I release it on the next frame. Oh, I'm going to get the full hop. So if I press the control stick up and it's on the 1st frame that I'm able to jump, then I'm going to get a full hop instead of the short hop. However, if I'm only shooting for the 3-frame timing, right, 1, 2, 3 release, I'm going to get the short hop. And in fact, what it looks like here is that you can block this attack, right? And then I can either start holding it on frame 69, 1, 2, 3, jumps, I release it on the next frame. Hey, look at me, I get a short hop, right? Same thing, I block it, and then frame 69, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to hold it up for 3 frames right here. 1, 2, 3, release, short hop. So if we're shooting for the 3-frame window, then that timing is going to give us a full 3-frame buffer that we can use to get the short hop out of shield. That's pretty good. But let's see if we can combine the two, right? Because what we want is a guaranteed frame perfect jump out of shield. Guaranteed. So what we do now is hold the C stick up, right? And that's going to give you the frame perfect jump out of shield guaranteed. It's buffered. Then we're going to advance some frames. And from frame 69 to 71, I got a 3-frame window. I can go 1, 2, 3, let go. And I don't have to, I get the short hop, right? Obviously you want to release the C stick after you've jumped, so that when you hit the ground, you know, if you're holding L or R and the stick still, you're going to get a full hop when you land, right? Because this, but you saw that I got the short hop. So we'll just show it one more time. So here we are. Now I'm going to do the late timing, all the way up to frame 71. Control stick up, 1, 2, 3, release. What do you know? I got a short hop. So basically the idea is shield the attack, hold the C stick up, and you just keep holding the C stick because that's going to guarantee you get the frame 1 jump out of shield. And then basically do the same thing you were doing before. Try to react with the correct timing, but this time you're going to react to jumping with the control stick or a button, right? You could use Y or X, but honestly the control stick's going to be easier for you probably if you're already holding the C stick up, unless you're on a box type controller. So you're going to basically react, predict when you need to tap it, and if you happen to tap it right in these frames, you know, 1, 2, 3, hey, I got it. And if the earlier you time it, it's more lenient, right? Because if I start the jump on the 1st frame, then, like, you know, technically I have extra frames that I can release the stick and still get the short hop. If it happened to be in the later frames, then I still need to make sure it's a 3-frame release. So basically, shoot for the 3-frame release. Know that if you accidentally happen to hold it slightly longer, it's still probably going to work out for you. But either way, the worst case scenario is you get the full hop out of shield frame 1. And the best case is that you happen to time it right, and like you normally would be just trying to time it. and you get the short hop, and then you can react to that and, you know, pressure as you would like. So that's the technique, guys. Hopefully it's useful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.